I'm David Patrick, and our farm is Mapledale Farm. We're located in Woodbine, Maryland, in Howard County, western end of Howard County. We have about 200 cows. We're milking about 175 right now. I started milking by hand back in the early 40s because I either had to learn to milk or dry dishes because we had dinner before we milked, and I sure didn't want to dry dishes, so I learned to milk. And that has been quite a change where we went to a 4-stall parlor, and now we have 8 on a side. And, you know, the equipment, when I was a kid, we were farming just this little farm and just a few plots around, and now with almost the same help, we farm 1,300 acres, and we farm that many acres because we have the equipment that we have. I'm optimistic about the dairy industry. Milk prices have something to do with the number of people staying in the dairy industry, and with the lucrative prices we have this year, I think that's an incentive to stay in the business and for young people to come in the business. You know, I have 2 sons that are in the business with me, and I mean they're not kids anymore. The oldest is 52, and the youngest son that's in the business is 47. So they've made a point that they want to stay in the dairy industry in this area. You know, there are a lot of good dairy people in Maryland. I think we have a good dairy industry. I know we have some problems with the housing that's coming around. We in Howard County have about 23,000 acres in land preservation. Both of our farms are preserved. Most of the ground, we rent about 1,000 acres of ground, and most of that ground is in preservation. It's a sign that we'll have it for a while. I like clean water to drink, and I'm sure people want clean water also, and I am very concerned about the bay. I think that we need to have, but it's a source of food for a lot of people, and it's a source of entertainment. And we no-till. We've been no-tilling for years. I think that's one of the biggest assets to erosion is no-tilling, and we try to have a cover on the ground. We don't take fodder off. We leave the fodder there for mulch. You know, we soil test. We don't soil test a field every year, but we soil test every 2 years, and we try to put what we need on those fields. In 55, there were 56 dairy herds in our county, and a lot of them were small. There were 8 dairy herds on our road here, and we're the only one on the road now, and we probably sell as much milk as those 8 did. It's been easy for me to get involved in the agriculture 4-H club programs because I feel that that's where I got my start. Believe me, I'm not any genius, but what I've learned through 4-H Club and what my family has gotten from it with the kids in the judging contest, and I feel like that I owe something to the program, and that's why I have been so involved. I guess I'm proud of the fact that I am a farmer, and I had the privilege of raising a family on a farm and where they learned how to work. They learn how to be useful. I know I get quite a few questions why I milk Ayrshires. In 1941, when I started in 4-H club work, we had a county agent in Howard County, Warren G. Myers, and he was an Ayrshire enthusiast. He was an enthusiast. He had everybody in Howard County with Ayrshires. But I stayed with the Ayrshires. They were kind of the sentimental favorite, and in back of it all, they're the breed that I started with, and they're the sentimental favorite. I see so many farm families that would be very deserving, and I feel humbled and honored to receive this award.